Hey, you. You startled me. Yeah, I guess I was distracted. Been keeping my head down for, wow, a long time. Yikes. I had no idea what time it is. It's all good. Wanted to finish this, but now I have. Ta-da! What do you think? Thanks. I'm pretty proud of it. How are you holding up? Yeah? You seem a bit off. Did something happen? Come here. Come relax with me a bit. It's been a long day. A long week. A long month, come to think of it. Is it ever not a long week, though? I know, right? It's like it never ends. I think we're managing okay, though, all things considered. You comfy? Here, put your head here. Yep, curl up right here. Just chill with me. That's it. Take a few deep breaths and relax. Good. So tell me, what's on your mind, sweetness? You can talk to me. Hey, I know you. I know you're preoccupied with some stuff right now. I can guess at some of it, but I can't read your mind. I know, I get that. And I know you try to power through a lot, handle everything yourself. But that's not always the healthiest thing, you know? So maybe now's a good time for a temperature check. You know, a check-in to make sure we're both okay. We're both getting what we need in the way of support, that sort of thing. Nothing major, this isn't a heavy convo, just a little check. Because I want to be sure you're getting everything you need, from me and from everything else in life. Yeah, something like that. You do a lot to look after me, and I'm super grateful to you for it. But don't think I don't see you. You need looking after too sometimes, you know. And I don't ever want to let you down in that department. See, that's my point. You're very stoic. You lean on me physically, like you're doing right now, but you try so hard to keep your feels in when you think it might be a downer, or when you don't want to be a burden, which you could never be. Think of it this way. Am I a burden when I talk to you about my feelings or things that are bothering me? Am I annoying you when I tell you about being sad or having a bad day? Exactly. The same goes for you. And don't give me the whole, it's you so it's different thing. It's not different. You are at least as important as I am. To me, you're even more important. So yes, whatever's on your mind, you can talk about. Whatever you're feeling, it's okay to feel it and to share it. Yes, it is. I know it's important to you to be strong, but it can be unhealthy to keep too much inside. You're at your strongest when you're sharing what's on your mind. Believe it or not, yes. It takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable. It takes a lot of courage to trust someone else with your heart, the good and the bad. Besides, I live here too, and when stuff affects you, it affects me, whether you mean it to or not. Of course, you act differently when you're in a bad headspace. I know you try not to, but you do. You can't help it, which I completely understand. You don't have to be perky or positive all the time. That would be exhausting and unsustainable. I don't expect that at all from you. We both have our down days, our rough patches. Sometimes we just want things to be quiet. But when stuff is on your mind, it shows. It reflects in everything you do. So it helps me to at least know what it is. What you're feeling, what you're thinking, even in the vaguest of terms. Because otherwise, it puts a wall up between us. Like I said, not a big thing, but still a thing, and probably worth talking about. I know from your end, you're protecting me. You're trying to spare me your darker thoughts or your down moods. But you can't, not really. You can't act perfectly normal when you have stuff going on. And meanwhile, I'm just here loving you and wanting to help you, hoping that you'll let me however I can. Of course, this is a safe space, no judgment for whatever you're going through. Even if you think it's dumb or small or silly in the grand scheme of things, none of that invalidates what you're feeling. Your feels matter. I know. And I'm not asking you to spill your guts or go into excessive detail. You're a private person. You can keep a lot of things private. I just want to check in and get the gist, and let you know that I'm right here if you need me. I get that. Sometimes it's hard to find the words. But honestly, you could even just get away with saying something like, I'm going through some stuff right now. It's nothing to do with you, but I'm probably going to be preoccupied for a while, and if you can help, I will definitely let you know. Something like that tells me that you recognize that you've got stuff on your mind, or you're feeling something significant, and it tells me that you recognize that I'm here too, and that you know I want to help. A little bit of communication goes a long way. But I'm not here to pull teeth. You don't have to tell me everything ever. You just need to remember that we're in this together. I see you when you're struggling, the same way you see me. You sometimes know I'm down before I even feel it myself, you know? And just like you always want to help me, I want to help you. So please, give it some thought. Maybe try to be a little less stoic. Talk things through with me if you feel up to it. It might help to put things out there. Sometimes having a sounding board makes all the difference. Like I said, you don't have to. Just don't forget that you're not alone. You're with me, and I'm with you. That's what this temperature check is for. Making sure that you're okay, and I'm okay, and we're getting what we want from each other. Oh, I definitely am. You're amazing. You take care of me and think about me and are just about the most considerate person ever. I can't imagine a better partner. It's true. I don't have to exaggerate when the truth is just that good. Seriously, I know how much you do. Even when you're down or struggling, you're making sure I'm okay. I will never take that for granted. Thank you, sweetness. Thanks for loving me like you do, and for letting me love you back. I know, right? Easiest thing in the world. So how are you? Are you getting everything you need? You sure? Don't hold back. If there's something you need that you're not getting, put it out there. Okay then. I'm glad. If that changes, of course, please tell me. Now, as for how you're currently feeling, do you want to talk about it? Of course, as much or as little as you like. I'm right here. Always. I got you. Just like you got me. Partners, right? Right. How about this? I know this isn't the easiest thing for you. You still have that instinct to bury your feelings and not open up. And that's fine. I don't expect you to suddenly be a different person. Things take time, and even if you want to be less stoic, it'll take a while to get there. So for now, how about you just keep resting here against me? Listen to my heart. Feel my breathing. Keep taking those deep breaths yourself, in and out. And as you sit here, let your mind wander. Think about the things you're feeling. Let them unspool a bit. If you feel up to it, talk it through, little by little. Even if it makes no sense, even if it's just a random stream of consciousness, you can just put the words out there. I won't say anything at all. I'll just listen. And when you're done, or when you feel like not talking anymore, you can stop. And I still won't say anything unless you ask me to. I'll just sit here and hold you and remind you that you're awesome and I love you. Yep, I won't judge. I won't offer unsolicited advice. I'll just listen. If you decide not to say anything, that's okay too. Just sitting here letting me hold you, that helps a lot on its own. Sure it does. I trust you, and I like that you trust me. I like that we can share this space and feel okay with each other, even if we don't feel entirely okay inside ourselves. I like that I don't have to pretend to be anything other than who I am with you. All of that, it means a lot. You mean a lot. We've worked hard to get to this point, overcoming our trust issues and all of our baggage. And I know some days are still a struggle. We both have work to do still, but we can do it together. We can look after each other while we sort through what's left of our traumas. And in the end, we can always have each other's backs. Anytime. Also, if you ever want to change anything or just do a temperature check yourself, go for it. Tell me you want to check in on stuff and I'm there. Of course, this is important. I appreciate open communication and I appreciate you. So definitely, if you're feeling like you want to recalibrate ourselves to each other, just say the word. We can do that. Okay then, you feeling safe? Good. Anything else I can do for you right now? Okay, if you want to talk, go ahead. Let out anything you need to let out. It's all valid and it's all okay. Definitely, sweetness. I am not going anywhere. Hey, sweetness. Special shout out to this audio's randomly selected sweetness patron, Pantumnus. Thank you so much to all of my patrons. You make this channel possible. If you like what you hear, be sure to hit the subscribe button below, leave a like, and check out the links in the description for my other channels and ways to get cool perks for supporting me. Thanks for listening.